Combo my visitors, Eric here, and today I'm bringing you a video I wanted to try for a while. So basically, I want to try and redesign some of my friends' CPU Miis, and Magnuson gave me the thumbs up to recreate or redesign 8 of his Wii CPU Miis. He gave me a list in DMs, and I figured, hey, I'm going to add them all to my 3DS and try to make them all look better. So I will say, even though I did do his tier list a long time ago, or not a long time ago, it's just like a couple weeks old. They aren't all like negative Miis or Miis I have a negative opinion of. Some of these Miis I really like, but he asked me to redesign them, so I'm going to try to make them look even better. So let's get right into it with the first Mii. Our first Mii to redesign is Scott. Now, I ranked Scott as pretty neutral when I first did his tier list, and the most recent time I did his tier list. And it's not because of the name, get your mind out of the gutter. I just think his design's kind of meh, and apparently Magnuson does too, so we're going to try to redesign him. Now, when I thought of how to redesign this Mii, I was kind of drawing a blank for a while, but I ended up deciding that it would be a good idea to make him look like a GMBFA character. So I asked Magnuson which of the, basically what I consider to be the third generation of GMBFA contestants, which one is his favorite, and he said Francis, which is pretty cool because Francis is also my favorite. So I figured, hey, let's make Scott look like Francis. So I'm going to try to do that. Of course, this isn't like a perfect representation of what Francis looks like, but hey, I think this is a good design, so yep. I think this is going to be our Scott redesign. On to the next Mii. Our next Mii to redesign is Luke. Luke was always, I think, he's not my number one favorite Mii, but he's definitely my favorite Mii that we're going to be redesigning in this video. Even though Magnuson really doesn't like him because he's designed to be based off of Sammy Classic Sonic fan, which honestly, I don't really see the resemblance at all. But hey, let's try to make him look a little bit more like Sammy Classic Sonic fan. So, oh, there's my hand. So let's give him hair that's more like Sammy Classics. Then we'll, actually, let's give him some different eyebrows. Yeah, that works. Let's give him a different canthal tilt. Don't ask how I know about that. For a nose, let's give him something a little bit better. Maybe the default one. And then for the mouth, let's give him this mouth instead because I think it looks cuter. And there we go. I think that is going to be our Luke redesign. He does look a lot like one of Kozakura's Miis from his Wii Music Pack. I think her name was Genevieve or something like that. But yep, that's going to be our Luke redesign. On to the next Mii. Next up, we have Harper. Now, I do like Harper's design a decent amount. I don't think it's the best Mii ever, but it's still kind of cute. But Magnuson really doesn't like Harper, from what I can gather, because I can see why. She's by far the least inspired of all these Miis. She's very basic. So, with that, let's try to change her up. Let's give her some rosy cheeks. Let's flip her hair, because why not? And I want to take a little bit of inspiration from my Guilty Party CPU Mii Murasaki. So, let's make her look a little bit like Murasaki. And I think that would work for a Harper redesign. On to the next Mii. Our next Mii to redesign is Brooke. I don't really care for much for Brooke because of her design. It's not the best in my opinion. And Magnuson definitely agrees because yeah, I guess she's not the greatest, but so let's try to redesign her a bit. I think I'm still kind of surprised she doesn't use this. Like, she's still like a Mii that would use that type of like facial structure for her cheeks. But to give her some variety, let's add some sunglasses to her. Let's move her eyebrows up a bit. I want to give her a different set of eyes. There we go. And maybe do that, and maybe move her nose up a bit. Actually, let me... Nope, man. Actually, no. Let's expand. No, actually. And then... Nope. Yeah, honestly, I think that'll work. Brooke is kind of hard to make a good redesign for, but I think that works. Kind of looks like Rhonda from my Guilty Party pack, but I love Rhonda, so might as well make Brooke a little bit like Rhonda, huh? Next Mii. Next up, we have Juan. I do like Juan's design a decent amount, but if Magnuson wants me to redesign him, I can definitely do better. So let's give him some rosy cheeks, because honestly, I'm surprised he didn't have the rosy cheeks. I definitely thought he did. Let's give him a better hairstyle. And now let's, I'm going to be taking a lot of inspiration from Press Play's Wii CPU Miis Heather, but her old design. Because I think her old design is, like, honestly really good. So it kind of bums me out that she got redesigned. So let's move the nose up a bit. And I think that is a good Juan redesign. Next, me. Hello, Freddie. For anyone who doesn't know, Freddie is my least favorite of Michelle Magnuson's Wii CPU Miis. I dislike him more than Desmond. I actually don't really hate Desmond, but I hate Freddie. In my opinion, nothing about this design works. I just don't get what's going on with it. So instead of trying to keep it like similar to the original design, I'm just gonna say screw it, and we're gonna go with something completely different. I'm gonna try to make him look like something he'd make that's more modern, I guess. So let's see. Actually, let's focus on let's worry about the hairstyle later. Let's give him some facial hair, because I noticed a lot of Michelle Magnuson's favorite CPU Miis he's made do have facial hair. Actually, let's go for this one instead. Let's give him a smirk. And he did tell me what the his actual eye color is. It's blue. It's not like the default black like you'd expect. And then let's give him some shades. And let's see here. Should he get a different haircut? Actually, that looks really good. So yeah, that's gonna be my Freddie redesign. Next, me. Hi, Elisabeth. Honestly, I don't remember where I placed her. I think I said I just like her a little bit. It's really just the weird eyebrows. But honestly, I don't mind the eyebrows too much. It's just the fact that they're dark red instead of black for some reason. So let's change her eyebrows to be black. I'm going to keep them as the same eyebrows, to be honest, because I think they actually look... I think I could try to make a good design with them. Let's see here. Let's see here. Should I give her a different mouth? Yeah, that's pretty cute. Lastly, should I give her a different hairstyle? Yeah, actually. I like that. And I think that's going to be my Elisabeth redesign. On to the last me. Our last me for this video is Avery. Now, I do remember I said I was neutral towards Avery, and that's really just because of the mouth. I think it's one of the weaker mouths that's not like prominent lips. So that being said, let's change it to a cuter mouth. And let's continue trying to improve Avery's design outside of that. Let's give her some other style of, oh no, not those eyebrows, maybe, we could probably just do it with these ones. And, does she have rosy cheeks? Oh yeah, she does. And yeah, I think that is going to be my Avery redesign. And finally, let me give out QR codes for all these Miis in case anybody wants them. I hope Michelle Magnuson is okay with me doing this. And Michelle Magnuson, if you want to use these redesigns at all, you're more than welcome to. Feel free to, like, I know you don't really plan on redesigning any of your Wii Miis because of the whole Tomodachi collections, transfer, can't edit them thing. But if you ever choose to use any of these designs for any reason, you're more than welcome to. I'm very happy to have made this video. And I think all these Miis look pretty good now. Sure, some of the redesigns might be better than others, but hey, I had fun doing this. And if you want me to redesign some of your CPU Miis, if we're friends, feel free to let me know, because I would definitely enjoy trying to do so. And Michelle Magnuson, if you are actually if anyone wants to, feel free to rank all 8 of these designs in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback and to see if I made them better or worse than how they originally looked. So just 2 more Miis, and after that, this video will be completed. So with that being said, thank you to everyone who watched this video, and after this QR code, I'll see you soon.